Passengers boarding starting. Passengers bus is coming. Passengers boarding starting.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Does this work? Hold up. Ah, okay, it does work. Sorry, guys, sorry. Oh, everybody, today we're playing the Black Void, ladies and gentlemen. That was definitely wrong. Welcome back, everybody, to the Chanel. Qatar, Emirates, Kuwait, put your fries in the bag. It's over. What am I saying? Yeah, so the truth is, I mean, what does Emirates and Qatar do now that they can't fly through Doha or Dubai or any of the other major hubs that are so important to the actual world, you know, that we can definitely feel it by prices going up insanely. I mean, you know, to fly to Asia from Europe, right? You pay like $3,000, $4,000, $6,000 for an economy class ticket at the moment because, you know, Dubai airport, Qatar is not existing anymore. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for them to find a new job, and they just camera isn't perfectly focusing, and it's annoying me. Everybody, Qatar is now flying in the deep jungle, as you can see, the deep trees of Brazil land, and something I really want to do, especially because this is an Airbus A380, and I know this is going to be an annoying flight, which will maybe end in us crashing into Jesus, because we're flying into Santos Dumont Airport. You know, out of all the places that I want to visit on the channel, you know, like Lucla and all those crazy airports, there's one that has highest priority, and it will probably end up getting me killed and murdered on the streets of Rio de Janeiro. We're flying to Santos Dumont Airport, and it's gonna be an interesting ride. How do you approach a runway that's in the middle of the city on an artificial island with a short runway that planes just keep overrunning in real life with an Airbus A380? Why did I think I'm having a stroke, ladies and gentlemen. We're here. I don't know what this airport is called. It's called Angra dos Reis. Wonderful. And we're loading up passengers that just want to be taken. Yes, now that Qatar is looking for new places to fly, I mean, okay, the airspace closure is probably, I mean, it's already lifted, I think. I think in Kuwait it's not lifted at the moment, but they can fly, they're just not doing it at a high rate. They're looking for new places to fly, and Brazil is the place. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the Airbus A380 in the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. And that's, I think, really interesting. Let's go ahead and turn on this aeroplane and just hope that it works. You know, before I had so many issues with this airplane, like software-wise, where the plane just wouldn't work properly. But, you know, we're arriving soon into Jesus' own airport, which is famously in Rio de Janeiro, because there's Jesus here, I think. We're going to fly right past him. So we're flying this airplane by faith, and I got faith for this one. How are you guys doing? Is everybody doing well? I don't know what the state of the world is right now, to be honest. It's not like COVID, where it's like everyone's like kind of doomed worldwide, but everyone's kind of like thinking of being doomed, you know, or like the chance of being doomed quite soon is like quite imminent. Like it might happen that we might be doomed. Do you know what I mean? No, the runway's not going to be too short. Trust me on this one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a skilled Qatari pilot. Now, let me get my notebook. Let me get a new page while the Airbus A380 is turning on as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. Russian 001, how are you doing? I'm not Russian, but, you know, it's alright. So, one thing that I want to work is the flight control system, because that's been a problem before, where the flight control systems just wouldn't work. And I can see some faults right here, and that's kind of scary. They might go away in a sec or two. I just hope that it worked. I tested the airplane before, and it worked back then. I just want to make sure that the flight control systems work. I mean, while Qatari airspace is closed a little bit, like, yes, that's a thing, I think we should be able to get this plane maintained. I'm trying to use my joystick as we speak, but it doesn't work right now. I don't know if it should work in real life. I have actually no idea. What does airport nav fault? I guess we can clear that. I'm not necessarily sure. I don't know. Swish, you should stream on Twitch. I don't know. Is Twitch any good? Like, it would be a total change of platform, right? I think it would confuse a few people. I think I might want to do a switch to Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. Because, like, the problem maybe with these live streams is that I'm over flooding YouTube. It's like almost like AI slop. to the point where there's like 2 daily notifications about my content. And like some of the stuff I do is like kind of funny and like some people might want to watch it, but like most of it is just like it becomes too much and too annoying. Oh, the flight controls, ladies and gentlemen, they work, and I'm very happy about that. Let me just go ahead and make sure the flight plan is inserted here in the initialization page. I have not flown the A380 in a really long time. Company flight plan receipt waited for insertion. Okay, received insert. Yes, we're flying from SDAC to SBRJ, which is indeed Santos Dumont. Yes, finally flying the wonderful Airbus A3. I do have to say, it's in terms of what it is in an aircraft, like on the market wise, it sucks, of course, because it was such a failure, but it's just such a nice plane, dude. The cockpit is just so beautiful. So we're taking off from Angra dos Reis, which is great. Thank you, Cupcake RL from Europe. I thought it was pounds first, so I would have said UK, but it's not pounds, so yeah. So performance, do we have any of, where's the takeoff performance? What can we do with the takeoff performance? I actually have no idea how to fly this airplane properly. The thing is, I wanted to fly this airplane on VATSIM, you know, because like VATSIM works really well now, but the problem is that I don't want, like the problem with the A380 can only fly to the big airports. I can't just fly to a jungle. Like in real life, it's definitely going to be able to take off here. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, it'll work. Absolutely no trouble at all, right? It's going to work. It's just that VATSIM will probably ban me for being so against their terms of service because they only want realistic flights, which I kind of respect that because it kind of makes sense. Like that's kind of stupid what we're doing, but that's kind of the point. I just want to like see the A380 shine a little bit, you know, with crazy stuff. Where can I do the pre-flight, like the runway performance? Actually, I have no idea. You're screwed, Swiss 001. What do you mean? I'm not screwed at all. So boarding is completed. I'm just gonna insert arbitrary V-speed, mainly because it doesn't matter. This runway is so short that no proper flight computer will ever let us take off here anyway, in terms of calculations. So I actually just don't care. I can set up the trim. Actually, I can't with this airplane, which is so stupid. Something that's so dumb about the Microsoft Flight Sim nowadays is that every airplane has its own controls, and it's so stupid. Like, you know, they have to, like, generally own control setup. So let me just go ahead and turn on the radio, ladies and gentlemen, which already works. Let me also make sure to get the serve, the this one. This is kind of annoying, the transponder that has to be set up during using this page. It kind of sucks, but it's fine. Something we must now do is talk. Not to a real controller, because he'll be really pissed off at me trying to take off here, but we're gonna talk to this guy. We've got this guy, we've got radio, we've got, I don't know, we've got different radio frequencies, so I'm just gonna refer to say intentions, whatever they got. They've got a CTAF and they've got a radio here. This one right there. Perfect. 125.275. I got some interesting stuff that I want to talk to you about during our flight. I really want to do that. 125.275. Right. So, boom, bam. What's this airport called again? Angra dos Reis Airport Radio. Good day. Qatari 001 radio check. I think I still have the Ryanair 001 set up. I want to make sure.
Ryanair 001 Angra dos Reis Airport radio loud and clear.
I'm gonna start a new flight because that'll only then update the call sign. So yeah, that works. Let me turn on some of those lights right now. Something like that will do just fine. Let me turn on the APU bleed as well, and then we're good. Angra dos Reis Airport. Good day. Qatari 001. Request IFR clearance to Santos Dumont Airport. Let's see if he's gonna be able to help us out.
Stand by, you're number one.
I know I'm the one. We the best, you know. Bring out the lobsters. Bring the whole ocean. One day, I want to be flying a first-class flight.
Ryanair 001, clear to Santos Dumont Airport. After departure, flight radar vectors ASALU, then as filed. Initial climb to flight level 090. Departure on 119.0, squawk 6142, released for departure. Clearance void, if not off, by 1432. Zulu, time now 1417.
I may have to cheat a little bit because I forgot to write down the time. It gives me a clearance void if not off. And this is because this is an uncontrolled airport. Basically, this guy on the radio station just talked to the departure of Rio and announced me. And the guy at the departure said, okay, he's got to go. He's got to go off and talk to me soon by the time of 1432 Zulu, which I think is really interesting. 1432 and radar vectors Azalu, perfect, and climb 090, departure 1190 mode 0 6142. We'll get Qatar 001 clear to Santos Dumont, radar vectors Azalu, climb flight level 090, departure 119, squawk 6142, squawk 1432, correction, squawk 6142, and clearance void if not off by 1432 Zulu, Qatari 001. And Qatari 001, can we please have QNH and active runway in use, please? Do a video flying big planes in my small local airport. Epstein.
Ryanair 001, Angra dos Reis, KNH 1016, active runway 28.
QNH 1016, active runway 28, Qatari 001. They have so much improved their voice recognition and stuff like that. It's actually insane. You guys see how well that kind of just worked. I can just generally have requests and talk, and it'll work much better than you expect. So, wait, did she just say we're departing from the stunning city of Brazil and landing into the stunning city of Brazil? She is a little bit special, isn't she? Alright, so 28. Let's go ahead and see what we can even set up in terms of flight planning here. Once again, we're in the middle of the jungle. I think we're gonna be shot at while we fly out. Is Brazil this dangerous? Because a lot of people warn me against going to Rio. I really want to go to Rio to talk about the Santos Dumont Airport, which we're flying into. Because I'm so hyped for new trips and new crazy videos. Because the thing is, yeah, the flight sim videos, yeah, they keep it alive, they keep the channel floating a little bit. But I want to do crazy stuff. You remember the Sabah airport, you remember the full motion flight sim videos. But I've got some crazy stuff coming up very soon. And I've just booked a interesting new flight that I want to talk to you guys about. I want to hear your opinion. Runway 28 right there. And it's going to give me a CF. So it's going to fly me nicely out of there. And then a Zalu. And that's all we need to enter in. We've got 3 waypoints. The departure airport, 1 waypoint, and the destination airport. Good. So we're ready. Basically this right here. Oh yeah, Fisher Air is definitely something that needs to come. But that's that's not a crazy stuff. Fisher Air, I don't know if you remember Fisher Air. We talked about it in a stream. Basically, Fisher Air is a new German airline, and they're basically the government is warning. It's not the government. People are the press is warning against booking tickets with them because they're a new airline and they want to start, and they keep selling tickets, but the flights never happen. It's crazy what they do. All these new airlines. It's crazy. Why would you make an airline in this kind of day and time? I mean, we see it at Dubai. That's I think, yeah. I mean, with the exception of Emirates and Qatar, I think most airlines are kind of benefiting from the Iran war. To be honest, because they're all booked out now. All the flights to Asia.
We are ready for pushback.
We are ready for pushback. Everyone's talking to Brazil in Portuguese accent, which is pretty funny. Why is the reverse thrust on? Is it? It's not on, you massive idiot. Get your facts right. I'm from Brazil, and it's dependent on the local you stay. So in terms of where do you stay, is Santos Dumont is that a good area?
Checks completed. Bypass inserted.
Inserted. Perfect. Fly to Epstein Island. In real life, you mean? Oh yeah, that would be a crazy video. And they've got a lot of security there. I saw this one guy that tried to actually get into the Epstein Island, and it didn't go well. Right, so what are you doing, Pushback Man? What are you doing, Pushback Man? Why did that take so long, Pushback Man? What are you doing, pushback man? Where's the podcast? We just recorded another episode today. I have to send it over to Josh. We talked a lot about like what's been going on. Josh Cahill, he's kind of stranded right now. He wanted to fly to Mumbai and then Bangkok, but then the flights got canceled and there was no way to actually get to Asia properly. But he found a way and he's going to talk about that in the episode. It's crazy what's going on at the moment, like the whole thing. Oh, by the way, let's release the parking brake. And radio, Qatar 001, we're pushing back and starting our engines. The takeoff will be interesting. It'll be so easy. So, ignition start.
Ryanair 001, pushback and start approved. Expect runway 28 for departure.
Push and start approved 28 for departure. Qatar 001. Let's get our plane to the left. Okay, perfect.
Heavy parking brakes, please.
Parking brake. Let's do that. Wonderful. Why is he still referring to us as... Oh, we need to, I think, release the chocks. I think that's an interesting one. Where I can't forget about that. No, the chocks are not in place. So all's well. We should be moving in a sec. I think we are... Oh, wait. I think the flight sim might be paused. Because the wheels are spinning. The wheels are definitely spinning. Can you see those wheels? This would never happen in X-Plane, by the way. This would never happen in X-Plane.
Cabin attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
Why are we
Welcome
not
aboard
moving?
Flight Qatar Airways 001, departing from the magical land of Antarctica and
We're not
heading to
moving.
the
We're
vibrant city of
literally
Brazil.
locked.
Looking
We're locked
at
in
an
place.
estimated flight time of about 25 minutes. So sit back, relax, and enjoy
What's
the
going
ride.
on? Alright, GSX. Let's go ahead and release this. Restart this and get rid of the system.
It's super important,
Come on.
even for you frequent
Oh my
flyers.
god, something is clearly broken.
First up, let's
Guys,
talk about
I need your
the
help.
seatbelts. Fasten, just
Oh, now it
slide
works.
them
Okay,
into
all
the
good.
buckle until you hear a click.
So, yeah, the pushback system just didn't work there. It doesn't matter, it's just a little bug. Let's turn on the engine finally. So, engine number 4, let's turn on. Which happens? Question mark. Yes, it does happen. Entry compressor is coming on. Maybe the flight sim is a little bit confused about our location since we're in the literal middle of the jungle. But it's cool looking, you know. We've got this. This is funny. We've got like big mountains there, and then immediately the ocean. This must be such a beautiful place here. You need more fuel, bro. Broski, we don't need more fuel. Trust me, broski. All fine, broski. Swiss, what are your hobbies? This, I guess, airplanes is a hobby. I like play instruments and stuff, and that's what I do. And then I like to repair iPhones. Generally, I buy iPhones that are broken and I just repair them. Maybe it's a great use of autism. Yeah. It's my birthday on Friday. Happy early birthday. I think you guys are in America do that a lot, where you guys wish early birthdays, which is frowned upon in Europe because they hate you when you do that. Hey, when will we go back in a professional cockpit sim? Also, not gonna lie, you're the funniest aviation in all of YouTube. Oh, thank you very much. That's very nice. Scammer 001, what did I just do? What did I do? I shipped my iPhone 4 to you so you can fix it. Oh, iPhone 4 is like ancient, dude. It's like working on like a dead man. Like, why would you try to repair a dead man? Let him be dead. No, 0 fuel weight or 0 fuel weight CG. Doesn't matter. We've got... Oh my god, please don't be broken alternate... Oh my... No. Don't be an alternate law. I just hope we haven't protection lost. Which would be still flyable. I still have loads of fly-by-wire problems, which is weird because the developer of this airplane is literally called fly-by-wire. Wait, so what the hell is Qatar doing? Being grounded, chilling out, having fun. What's up with Qatar now? Yeah, they're just... I mean, they're not... I think... Is Qatar... I don't think... Doha is open, you know, the airport. I don't think it is. Wait, I think the throttle axis is broken again. I just had reset it, you idiot. I just did reset it. So I gotta go back to where? Sim options, throttle detents. That one. Please. No. Calibrate. The entire airplane is broken, so we might die. We've got no BTV fault. We've got no BTV, I mean. Why is half of this airplane completely broken? We haven't even flown it. Let's see if it goes. No. Oh, please don't be broken. You just worked. I just did a flight test. I'm going full power. Ah, now it works. Oh, sorry. Sorry, airplane. Qatar 001, we're taxiing to runway 28. Sorry. Whoops. Sorry.
Ryanair 001, taxi to runway 28, approved.
Perfect. Do a video, big planes to small local airport. I already commented that. I literally have already seen that. Let's get everything prepared. Flaps 1. Also, this is gone for some reason. We don't need the heading. Let's go ahead and turn on the transponder already. I mean, it's an auto, and I set it to ta-ra. Why does it say ta only?
Approaching runway 28.
Okay. Now, let me just see what else is up. Flaps are not in takeoff configuration. You massive video. I set it to 1. So, oh yeah, it's still setting. And something I really want to do is set up the throttle D10s, right? Calibrate. Yes, finally. So this should be idle. Yes. This should be climb. I just set up the throttle, and I just did it already, so I don't know why. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, I think this is wrong. No, this is idle. Sorry, what did I just do wrong? That was reverse idle. Sorry. Climb. Boom, boom, bam. Flex. Boom, bam, bam. And then toga. Shit, I didn't select flex. Oh my god, how can you be so stupid, you may ask? I don't know. I need to select it, of course. Climb. Sorry. Why is that taking so long? And then toga. Perf. Perf, perf, perf. And we gotta go back. I think that's the one. That works. It doesn't, though. Because it doesn't work. Well, it doesn't matter. We have to fly. Radio. Qatar 001, ready for departure, runway 28. And what I'm going to do now is going to check everything else. So, set the speed brakes to rejected takeoff, which is this one.
Ryanair 001, runway 28, wings 180 at 3, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 28, Qatar 001. Okay. And takeoff. Seatbelt signs on.
Ryanair 001, runway 28 is active, cleared for takeoff.
Roger, clear for takeoff, runway 28, Ryanair 001. Well, great, I haven't set up the call sign properly. Great. Boeing is better than Lockheed Martin. I don't even know. What is Qatar Airways doing? He's doing that! Look! Qatar has put the fries in the bag. They can't fly anymore. So, let's go ahead and basically... The question is, do we need more runway? I'm thinking about doing a little bit of like a backtrack. Yeah, I might want to do that. So we're going to use our reverse thrust.
Runway 28.
Which doesn't actually work, so I'm going to actually have to use slew mode. Sorry about screwing with cheats, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta. So, let's go take off, and I promise to you this will be no problem. So, what am I doing? We're going full power. Toga. We're using the brakes now. Runway 2 identify takeoff. Takeoff power is already set. And now it's going. Now it's going. And I promise you, we don't even need to stay in inside view. I mean, I haven't set up any V speeds or anything proper. That's kind of like an emergency. Oh, shit. Now, this is a problem that I haven't actually... This is a problem that I haven't actually thought about. Now, this is a bit of a problem. I actually did not want to do that. Let's try again. Can we fit between the trees? Sorry. That was not a problem. Like, length is never a problem with this jet. Turns out width is. So maybe I have to, like, fly this airplane, like, very, very... This is like a close one. Maybe I can make it close if I go left a little. If I refrain from going left. Nah, wait. Shit. Oh, no, no, no. Fly! Fly! No! Fly! Have enough airspeed. You're a big Airbus A380. Fly! Now, positive climb, landing gear up. This was an extremely safe takeoff. We can already put on the autopilot. Ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful procedure. Yes, maybe for next time. This is a bit of a vague idea. Don't just think about runway length. Think about runway width. And then it'll be fine. So, let me just go ahead and also already tune in 119 nothing. It's actually 000.
Ryanair 001, radar contact. Due west of Angra dos Reis Airport at 1700 feet. Angra dos Reis, QNH 1016. Climb flight level 090, turn left, heading 105, vectors to Asalu, then on course.
Runner 001, turn left heading 1, say again heading please, and climb flight level 090. I forgot what he said. I genuinely just did. I think the landing's going to be even more insane though. That's kind of a scary thing. Put this to climb mode.
Ryanair 001, left heading 105, climb flight level 090.
Turn right heading 105 and climb flight level 090, Ryanair 001. I don't know why it's called Ryanair, but we have to learn to live with this. So, everybody, I'm sorry. This hasn't worked. The problem is, we're flying in to one of the world's most insane approaches in the world. The Azal 1 Alpha approach right into Rio de Janeiro. And I want to show you what I mean by right into, because it's going to be right into. And no, this is not going to be a hard landing though. This will be skillfully done by Swiss 001. Stop calling me scammer just for me because I'm using this new mode. You know. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go and go to flight plan right here and select our arrival. I think that's gonna be really interesting. So basically we want, oh, I don't even know any of the star. Let's actually not do that for now. Let's do that later. First we need to go direct to Zalu. So this way, boom, bam, boom, which is basically the very heading we're sent. This is the cool thing about say intentions. It vectors us. It says heading 105, which is pretty much the course that the flight plan, the autopilot says as well. And Ryanair 001 request flight level 100. Why is there so many errors here? Alternate law. Why don't I have that? Why is
Ryanair
the AQ
001, climb flight level 100.
Climb 100. Whoa, climb flight level 100. Ryanair 001. Whoa, I turned on auto throttle. Why is the auto throttle not working? Holy moly. I think this airplane is literally falling apart as we speak for no reason. I don't know. I really don't know why this airplane is so broken. For example, I cannot do speed mode. Like, I can now put the lever to climb, but it automatically does toga. Why? We're setting it to climb. Why is it going toga? This plane is why is it going toga? I don't want to go toga. This airplane is completely broken. We've got an APU bleed. Look, climb mode. Yes, good. And then none of the speed modes work. Auto throttle is dysfunctional. We've got no auto throttle. This is basically like flying a CRJ. We've got no auto throttle. This airplane will either go full power or no power. Why? Wait, what's the setting? This is climb mode. Oh my god. Oh well, that's just life. Ladies and gentlemen, we're soaring above the clouds right now, and we are definitely already soon on approach to the beautiful but interesting and dangerous Santos Dumont Airport. By which, we have to already be at 7,000 feet by the time of Azalu. Which is gonna be fine, we're gonna be soon to do that. Press auto throttle on the throttle. Sure, I guess. But that's, I guess. I guess. So, I guess that might work. Maybe. I hope so. Can I even press that? Doesn't let me. It won't let me press. So this thing is working. You're try using autopilot 2, fair enough. But I don't think autopilot 2 does auto throttle. Nope, this airplane is fucked. Broken. We're cooked. So this is great that we're flying with a plane that's half broken. These issues seem to be coming all the time. Auto throttle is limited. We've got alternate law.
We're now soaring above the clouds.
We're not
And
soaring
I'm
above the
thrilled to
clouds. You're a
announce that
liar.
the
We're
use of
soaring
approved
in the clouds, which is, I guess, an
electronic
interesting look
devices
too.
is permitted in flight mode. So feel free to snap those selfies and share your fabulous journey with the world. Cabin service will begin shortly. So sit tight and get ready.
I like
for
how
some
this reminds me of
delightful
this. I've turned it
and
off.
don't forget to follow me on
No?
Instagram at SI_Georgina. Leave a comment after we land.
No. Retard. I don't know. We're screwed, probably. Hey! Have a look at Oysden Airport.
Landing
Missouri.
777 donated
What is that?
£5. Swiss have a look at Olsztyn, Missouri, Epsi, the MSFS. It's the best airport add-on. Check it out now on your browser. Now I tell you now.
This airport, Port Locini, Ozen. I can't pronounce that. Where is that even? I'll be okay. That's Polish, but you're not. You're donating in zloty. So this is interesting. It's probably one of those airports that are half military, so they're not on Google. I guess it looks nice. Looks very fancy, terminal building and stuff like that. What's the point? Is it one of those airports that don't have a control tower? Because it doesn't look like there's a control tower here. Is it one of those new airports without a control tower? Maybe. Alright, this airplane just keeps screaming at me all the time. We've got protection lost. This airplane is like completely broken. I would never fly. This is like MEL kind of really bad. This is not good. This plane is broken. But we're flying towards our desired route, so this is fine. It's a very tiny airport. Okay, good. I had the same issue with auto throttle and autopilot last week with Phoenix 8321. The problem is, like, what are the odds of the airplane doing something wrong? As in, what are the odds that I'm doing something wrong? And, you know, that's not very good. Crazy's eye. Hey. How's it going? With the clear button. Clear the fault, man. Okay, clear. But it's not clear. I don't know. It's not clear at all. I don't care about clearing it. Clear info? No. Should be down here, right? Clear. Clear. It's fine. But the errors just keep coming back, though. What is the estimated fuel on board? We might not reach our destination according to this plane. All throttle is still limited because our levers are not set to climb. When I do set them to climb, it goes full power. So this is climb mode. Maybe this is climb mode. Ah, now it worked. It was just wrong setting of the throttle by 1 millimeter. Alright, all fine then. So, where is our ATC, sir? Actually, we need to definitely talk to departure. Rio departure, good day. Ryanair 001, flight level 100. Waypoint Azalu, inbound for Santos Dumont. Request immediate descent to 7,000 feet. We need to slow down.
Ryanair 001, descend altitude 7,000 feet.
At Marcinko's
Send 7,000 feet, Ryanair
647 donated 10 Polish zlotys. Hey from Poland / Warsaw again Swiss.
Hello! Dzień dobry. I don't know if you say that at nighttime as well. So, let me just go ahead and prepare for this landing. So, I need an arrival. Ryanair 001, we need an immediate arrival. Which arrival into Santos Dumont, please? Uh-oh.
Ryanair 001, descend via Isalu 1 Alpha to 6,000 for the Arnavi runway, 20 left approach into Rio, via Gelut QNH 1013.
Wait. Okay, there you go. Azal 1 Alpha. So that one.
Ryanair 001, use Asalu 1 Alpha arrival for Santos Dumont.
Okay.
Ryanair 001, contact Curitiba Center on 125.35.
Contact center 121.35. Ryanair 001. Okay, all good, all good. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm a bit confused here. This is a bit of a crazy arrival procedure. Curitiba Center, good day. Ryanair 001, 9,000 feet, descending to 7,000 feet.
Oh, hey everyone.
Oh my god, shot.
Just left our cruising
Wait, I think I selected the wrong runway here.
Ryanair
No, I didn't.
001, Curitiba Center identified. Bom dia.
Stow those tables, fasten your seatbelts, and just a heads up, the lavatories are off limits now. We want to keep everything smooth and fabulous
Come on.
for landing.
I want to go
Follow me on
direct.
Instagram at @SI_.
Why can't I
Georgina.
press anything?
Tell Abe a comment after we land.
Oh, because this is already a direct? Too steep path. Shut up. So, I guess that's what we're doing now. So, charts. Approach charts. That's the wrong approach chart. Oh my god, sorry guys. The commentary is turned into very bad. Because I'm confused. Let me just check. We want the Azal Lu 1 Alpha. This is that one. That's all we got.
Ryanair 001, contact MACD approach on 119.2.
119.2. Bye-bye. Ryanair 001. Right. Okay, I think we're flying into RJ031. Marseille approach, good day. Ryanair 001. Right now, 7,000 feet, descending to 3,000 feet. RNAV, runway 20 left approach. Alright, let's do a crazy descent, as I call it. We're flying into shit weather. This is gonna be a bit crazy.
Ryanair 001 Heavy, Mach-E approach, identified. Good afternoon.
Good. Let's turn on this, by the way. Jesus Christ, I'm so confused. Sorry, guys. It's... yeah. All fine. Dubai is open. I know. Bon dia. Is that good day in Portuguese, I reckon. So, let's go RJ107, and then we're kind of all in the clear. So, let's do that. Our next waypoint. We're way too high. We're way too high. And we need to fix that as we speak. So, let's do that. Let's descend right now to around 1,000 feet or so.
Ryanair 001 Heavy, descend altitude 500 feet until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 20 left approach. Via
Cleared RNAV runway 20 left approach, Ryanair 001. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Ryanair 001 Heavy, contact Rio Tower on 118.7 at Romeo Juliet 031.
This approach is crazy. Which waypoint? 031? RJ031? Where the hell is that supposed to be? Contact tower at RJ031, Ryanair 001. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Help. Sun is my target day. Rhino 001. Airbus A380. Final approach. Runway 20 left. On half. Good day. We're too fast. Fuck, we're too fast. Alright. This is the very chaotic flight. But it's fine. We can do it.
001 heavy. Wheel tower. Say again, please.
Final approach. Runway 20 left. Alright, we can do it.
2,500.
So basically, the autopilot flies us to down here.
Expect RN heavy runway 20 left approach. Winds 160 at 9er.
Runway 2 left approach. Roger, wind. Rhino 01. That's so dumb. Okay, landing gear is down. Ground spoilers are down too. Which is fine. We're going to be landing a little bit faster. It's going to be fine. Get rid. Shop. I got you. So, something I can offer, since this is an RNAV approach, is kind of a free will kind of thing. So you have to kind of approach like this. Something I'm going to do is do a bit of an orbit. You know, I can just impress everybody around the city of Rio. Look, this is the city. This is the crazy airport. The Sugarloaf Mountain is there too. So as we pull this insane angle, we can put at the flaps. Basically, I want to impress by doing a crazy orbit. Maybe a little flyover action.
Ryanair 001 heavy. Winds 160 at 9er. Runway 20 left. Clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 20 left. Ryanair 001. Okay, now
Approaching runway
we might
20
be a little bit.
right.
Runway 2
Caution, caution.
Runway 2
Pull
short.
up. Pull up.
Fine.
Runway 2 short.
All right, let's go into plan.
Runway 2 short.
Everything's fine.
Runway 2 short. 400.
Let's do a beautiful landing. Got everything in sight, everything under control. So just a little bit more turning. And we should see the beautiful sun just a moment. We just need more speed, and then we're good.
Runway 2 short.
Pull up.
400. Runway
up.
2 short.
Pull up.
Where's this? There it is. So, basically, we were coming in a little bit too fast.
Runway
And
2
that's
short.
fine. Runway too short! How about you
short.
shop? That's gonna call me a
Runway too
retard in a
short.
second.
Runway 2 short. 400.
I got you.
Runway 2 short.
Weather's quite nasty.
Runway 2 short. Runway 2 short.
Whoa.
Runway 2 short.
This plane, I tried to like do a cool slip, it just didn't work. So, runway 20 left is right there. We're good on the glide slope now. Okay, trying to stabilize it out a little bit. I've got... Do I hear a Remer turbine?
50, 40, 30.
Maybe I've lost
Approaching
control about this
runway
plane.
20
Maybe-
Runway
left.
2.
I think we might just do a bit of a go around. Going around. Send us to Mount Tower, runners as one go around. And, positive climb landing grab. What's the go around procedure?
Terrain.
Like this? So I have to like dodge this?
Terrain.
This is the go around procedure.
001. Not clear what you said. Say again.
Go around, Rhino 001.
Now
this is a bit of a crazy approach.
47 donated 10 Polish zlotys.
Ryanair
Runway
001.
2
Execute
SHO
meter
crash
approach
zone.
procedure. Contact the approach on 119.2.
Well, what I was supposed to, bye-bye, Rhino 001. So. Huh. Right. RJ943 is the one to go, so let's fly direct towards that waypoint. Sorry. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Kind of messed that up a little bit. Why are you still climbing? Stop climbing.
At Bochi Souls the universe donated £2. OFC you mess up the approach.
Shut up. Sunderson departure, good day. Rhino 001, missed approach, 3,000 feet. What the hell? Autopilot wasn't even on. That's why.
Ryanair 001 heavy. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Execute missed approach. Give me a minute.
Yeah, basically this guy, he's bullying us! Yeah, I saw that might happen, you're absolute nude, I'm just, you know. Yeah, the voice was hilarious. Oh my god, shut up about the altitude alert, it's fine.
Ryanair 001 Heavy, turn left. Heading 015 vectors for the RNAV runway 20 left approach.
So, now we're gonna try this with a little bit less speed, how about that? Turn out heading 015 vectors for RNAV runway 20 left approach, Ryanair 001. So, yeah, this guy sounds like he's a bit unfent. So, 015, so let's do that. Okay.
Ryanair
that
001, turn left. Heading 010 vectors for the RNAV runway 20 left approach.
Turn left heading 010, Ryanair 001. Is there a specific altitude you want me at? What altitude do you want me at? Is 3,000 feet is good? So what was the thing you needed to tell us on this flight? Yeah, I'm flying to New York very soon.
Ryanair 001, descend altitude 3,000 feet.
Okay, 3,000 feet to Ryanair 01 thinking. The question is,
2,000.
what did I want to tell you? I'm flying to New York, and I thought maybe I could do something interesting, and then I saw a video about the fact, Lufthansa, right? They, a few years ago, in fact, over 10 years ago, they had the idea, and they said, oh, everybody, Casey Neistat, they're doing crazy videos about crazy business and first classes on Emirates and stuff, and our business classes suck. So they designed their own Allegris business class seat. Right, their own thing. They took the best thing of the market. They have 13 different seats. 13 different seats within the business class that all offer different kind of things as well. Like, for example, there's also the business suites. It's so complicated nearly for everyone. And the business class for Lufthansa cost $2.9 billion to develop in their new investing program.
Ryanair 001 Heavy, 18 miles from Romeo Juliet 031. Turn left, heading 280. Cleared for the RNAV runway 20 left approach.
Kind of just stare at a cockpit. Basically, the plane, the business class, it ate so much money, right? And it's ridiculous because it cost $2.9 billion to develop. $2.9 billion. You know how much the Airbus A320 took to develop? $2 billion. It took less time, less money. Also, Allegris took 9 years to get certified. 9 years to get certified. The Airbus took less than that. Lufthansa could have built their own plane instead of a stupid business class. And that's why I booked Allegris. So, the first ever normal flight review ever on Swiss Air 1 is coming soon. The first ever flight review is coming soon. Was this worth it? Is something that we're going to find out. Should Lufthansa just build their own plane? Did I answer ATC? Runners 01 cleared RNAV approach runway 20 left. Got the airport inside. All is well. Thank you so much. So yeah, the first ever Swiss 01 airline review in a normal sense, where it's not like
Ryanair
crazy global
001
airlines.
Roger. Report established for visual approach runway 20 left.
It's for years to come. That's true. But yeah, that's kind of the story that I want to tell, because I don't care about business class and stuff. I'm not the kind of guy, I've always fly economy. I went to Cape Town, flew economy, nearly died there. 11 hours in economy is a bit of a pain in the ass, I do have to say. But I don't really do these kind of things. I'm not aviation dad. I don't want to spend the money. I'm too cheap. But I saw this thing about the Allegris costing so much money that I thought I just want to see what $2.9 billion gets in my plane. Ryanair 01 established on visual approach.
Approach
runway
sells the
20
universe
left.
donated £5. It costs 2.9 billion. How are you even gonna afford to fly that?
I don't know.
Ryanair 001, Roger. Report final.
We're on final, runway 20 left, Ryanair 001. Is using Grok as a therapist a good idea? It's brilliant. It's a brilliant idea. Alright, let's try again with a stabilized approach this time. That doesn't suck. Give me some more power, please, airplane. The throttle axis is a bit messed up.
Ryanair 001, contact Rio Tower on 118.7.
1.7, bye-bye, Ryanair 01. Rio Tower, good day, Ryanair 001. Final approach, runway 20 left, full stop landing. So the problem
Ryanair
is...
001 Heavy, Rio Tower, Roger. Continue final approach. Runway 20 left. Clear to land.
This airplane
Winds
is...
160 at 9er.
Runway 20 left, clear to land, Ryanair 001. I think the problem is that the alternate law of this Airbus is really kicking in. So this airplane just dolphins around and is basically unflyable. It's a pain in the ass to fly this plane. Oh my god, it's such a pain in the ass to fly this plane. Also, the throttle detents are completely messed up. So this plane is completely broken. Like, it's really sucks to fly.
Runway too short. Runway too short.
That's good.
Runway too short. Runway too short.
So I have to really be careful on the controls. I wish I had a joystick camera back. It would show me just giving the slightest of inputs right now. Because like otherwise, oh my god.
Runway too short.
This is like centimeter work. This is like millimeter
Runway
work.
too short. Runway too short.
Oh my god, this is unflyable.
Runway too short.
This is like scary.
Runway too
400.
Something is really wrong. What's this issue? This plane's just full of errors. Oh my god. I just can't fly this. What in the physics is that even? That's not even real physics.
20. Retard.
That's not even good physics.
5.
Alright, let's go ahead and reverse. Alright, auto brake is set to max, so it'll stop. That's not a problem. But Jesus Christ. What in the world is this physics? I think you just saw that, right? What in the world was even that? I think you were able to not only tell that. Can I cross runway 20 right, Ryanair 001, right now?
Ryanair 001, contact ground on 121.7.
Okay. I think we're already technically on the runway, to be honest, so,
Ryanair 001, hold short of runway 20 right, Embraer 190 on the runway.
Roger, holding short runway. Oh! Holding short runway 20 right, Ryanair 001. Uh-oh. Sorry, man.
Did you know that Brazil is home to
Okay, maybe I'm just gonna quickly go.
So, if you love coffee,
Otherwise, we're on the runway.
please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of your flight
Uh-oh.
crew, thank you for flying with Qatar
No.
Airways.
Pilots, this is not how you fly in real life. I'm just already on the runway, and this is an AI. They won't mind.
Flight QCR 200 to Rio de Janeiro.
Oh my god, this plane even doesn't steer properly on the ground.
300 to
Alright, sorry, little Embraer. That was embarrassing for me. Sorry about that. Whoa, what's this? So the Embraer's taking off now. This plane's just way too oversized for this airport, isn't it? Now, what airline is that? Azul, of course it is Azul. Is he even gonna take off? Damn, that was last minute, sir, I do say. So let's take a look now at the landing, ladies and gentlemen. The landing where we nearly died, ladies and gentlemen. So, oh my god, what a laggy situation. Oh, stop.
Cross runway 02 left.
Well, that's a little bit too late. I've already done that, sorry. Anyway, let's take a look now. We can check this out. So,
Ryanair 001 heavy, winds 160 at 9er.
we've already landed, so it's already confused. So, toy planes versus... yeah, they were really vast, were really big planes. So let's take a look at this landing. Coming in a little bit bad. Once again, you might be able to see that here even in the replay mode. This airplane had like funky physics. It was just absolutely stupid. You guys see that? See those physics? They were funky as hell. We actually landed, but with a 12-minute delay, interestingly. So, womp womp. So let's take a look. So here we came in, 20 left, and look at those funky physics. That's not how it would. That's like AI generates it. But I try to do a smooth landing, nevertheless, with the idea in mind that we're gonna have enough margin to stop, and we actually did. So not a bad flight, but at least we know that the A380 semi works. I just don't want to be caught up in like a VATSIM situation with this airplane that doesn't necessarily work well. So, yeah. Everybody, I think I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'm about to upload a video. Thank you guys so much for your time. We're gonna be back for maybe a longer stream tomorrow. This was a bit short, to be honest. It was a bit of a shit live stream too. But thank you guys so much for watching this, guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye, everybody. Good night. Bye.